Every single morning, the human body wakes up and begins functioning in a literal state of internal drought. For the last 8 hours, you've been entirely cut off from fluids. At the same time, your body has continued to lose water with every exhale and every drop of sweat you produce while sleeping. Operating with this depleted fluid level immediately triggers physical friction. It leads to that familiar heavy fatigue, a noticeable drop in mental alertness, and even a loss of coordination or minor clumsiness when you get out of bed. The restful act of sleep inherently places your biology into a physical deficit, a dehydration debt that demands active repayment before your day can truly start. This timeline graph compares a normal rested sleep cycle against a sleep-deprived and dehydrated one. Notice the gap. That is a missed release window for vasopressin. Vasopressin is an anti-diuretic hormone that tells your kidneys to retain water and helps regulate your body's overall hydration. When vasopressin levels dip too low, the body panics. It compensates by triggering a sharp spike in cortisol. Cortisol is the primary stress hormone responsible for triggering your fight or flight response. That unprovoked feeling of being stressed or irritable the minute you open your eyes is the direct result of this chemical alarm bell. You have a brief window to intervene in this hormonal cascade. Pouring a glass of water right after waking up actively signals to your nervous system that the drought is over, shutting off the alarm. Morning brain fog and irritability stem from the measurable, temporary chemical imbalance caused directly by overnight water loss. A drop in total body hydration of just 1 to 2% is enough to physically shrink brain tissue. That minor reduction significantly impairs working memory, concentration, and your overall cognitive performance. Introducing water to the system rapidly reverses this. The fluid dilutes the cortisol in your bloodstream, easing the stress response, and plumps up those dehydrated brain cells to restore sharp mental clarity. This schematic of the digestive tract illustrates water-induced thermogenesis. Your body produces heat by expending calories, with energy expenditure climbing 30% after drinking. The system matches incoming water to internal body temperature. Processing that morning glass creates a localized heat wave of caloric burn. You might have heard the popular internet myth that you need to drink ice-cold water to force the body to burn more belly fat. In reality, the temperature of the liquid has a negligible, metabolically insignificant effect on actual weight loss. The temperature doesn't matter, but the volume does. That very first glass serves as the primary biological ignition switch, jump-starting both your mental sharpness and your metabolic engine for the hours ahead. Fluid also acts as a critical mechanical lubricant for your digestive tract. Pouring water into an empty stomach restarts intestinal transit, clearing out the stagnation that occurs after hours of physical dormancy. Further down the line, your kidneys have spent the entire night filtering your blood without any incoming fluids to help them. By morning, they are holding on to highly concentrated metabolic waste. Drinking water immediately dilutes that toxic buildup. It provides the exact volume of liquid the kidneys need to safely process and flush the accumulated waste out of your body. If you skip this initial morning flush, your internal filtration system remains bogged down. You force your body to navigate the morning on a sluggish, waste-heavy system. But more is not always better. Online trends like Japanese water therapy encourage drinking 4 or 5 large glasses of water immediately upon waking, which pushes the body toward a dangerous extreme. Visualized as a fluid funnel, healthy kidneys have a strict limit, safely processing just 1 liter per hour. Anything more overflows, causing life-threatening hyponatremia. This excess water dilutes blood sodium, making cells swell and increasing pressure inside the skull. This is exactly why the universal rule of drinking 8 glasses or 2 liters a day is a flawed benchmark. Rigid daily targets completely ignore individual body sizes, activity levels, and personal biological needs. Attempting to override your natural processing limits to follow a viral hydration trend doesn't lead to optimal health. It is a fast track to overwhelming your organs and inducing critical system failure. The safest, most effective routine requires moderation. Drinking exactly 1 to 2 cups, roughly 250 to 500 milliliters, shortly after waking up is all you need to rehydrate safely. To verify your specific needs, this 3-tier chart shows our most reliable metric, urine color.
Pale yellow indicates optimal hydration, while dark amber or brown signals mild to severe dehydration, letting you know exactly when to drink more. Listening to your body and using a moderate, measured approach guarantees you secure all the neurological and metabolic benefits of morning hydration, completely eliminating the risk of water toxicity. A single, well-timed glass of water switches the human body out of survival mode and into its highest functioning state.